Marie, who is doing the introduction? Anybody is doing?
Well, it's been posted on the chat for a long time, so I hope someone take the lead.
Okay.
So someone has to step forward.
Okay, we're live now.
I will do the introduction. Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 161st One Nation, One Planet, One Race for World Peace on Tuesday, March 16th, 2021. This is a broadcast of the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute Education Department and part of the public teachings in English. My name is Rick Crammond, and I'll be a host today, along with Elias and Mark. And we are ready to host today's workshop with the Universal Council, members of the Universal Council, and they will be presenting today's workshop. So let's begin.
Hello.
Hello, members of the Universal Council. Hi, Shweta.
Hello. Hi, Rick. Hi, my dear Rick. Thank you. Hello, dear ones. I will say, as Rick says, welcome, my dear ones. Welcome, my beautiful souls, to the One Planet, One Nation, One Race for World Peace. World peace is the most beautiful thing humanity is attaining now. So it is present, and it will be forever. So I will say, as Keshe, welcome also, welcome to the beautiful energy of Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute. Welcome to the beautiful energy of the Universal Council. Welcome everyone, my dear. Suswagatam. And I will say, as we are the Spaceship Institute Keshe Foundation is concerning about plasma solutions, dynamic plasma solutions or plasma solutions. In the dynamic plasma, we say energy. What is energy? Energy is always there. It exists and is always in motion. So if there is energy in motion, the energy is in charge. So every energy, every being is in charge of its own conduct, will, and wish. So I will say, in the services of yourself and with the services of others, be in charge, choose the right way always. The right way, the way you should be in the service for all. So this is the interaction of every soul to each other. And the nature is we create and co-create with each other. So this is how in dynamic plasma we say energy in charge. So I will read the words, beautiful words. Feel the emotion behind these words. This is beautifully written. Through the beauty of the soul of diversity of the languages spoken on planet Earth, all souls are as equal and all are as creators as they are created in the image of the Creator. This is so beautiful, as we are all creators. This is the ability we have always, is, and will be. So, welcome, my dear ones, to this beautiful energy and join from wherever you are. If you are not joined, we are joining with you. Thank you so much. Salam, namaste, salute. So, swagatam. Thank you, my Derek.
Hello, this is Marie. I'm the Universal Council member for the Norwegian language. So I was thinking that I wanted to read those wishes from the Universal Council, but it disappeared. Yeah. So the first wish is, we, the Universal Council, call upon all souls in the language communities to become active and cooperate effortless to bring world peace for humanity through the tools of the KF TV channels. And the next one, we, the Universal Council, wish for all the world leaders to sign the peace treaty on behalf of their nations, live on Keshe TV.
Beautiful, dear Marie. Thank you. I am present.
I am present too.
Yeah.
So if we go to the next, this is a soul teaching that I prepared, and it's about the wish. Isn't that interesting? So I have text, and I will have also illustrations this time. So we'll see how it goes. So the title is, What is a Wish? And this is from the Knowledge Seekers Workshop 197. A very good one, and it's very deep. You think that the wish is something shallow, it's not. So I'm going to try to explain and present something that everyone can understand, but it's really, really deep, this teaching. So please go and see it. By understanding the knowledge, we gain confidence, and we can use it as a tool for peace. Our understanding and intention will be part of our wish for peace for the whole humanity. The wish has to come what it gives to the others. Otherwise, it will not come true. And the wish must be unconditional always. So that is very interesting, that to make your wish come true, it has to be good for the others. The wish will happen when it's of the strength of reality of what it needs to be to happen, which means I can wish what I like, but in me giving from my soul, other souls must be happy to be in that position. So the wish must accommodate everyone to be elevated. A wish comes from the soul of physicality. Think about that. The soul of the man cannot do wishes, has not and does not have a wish in the physical direction, but it enforces its demand. And my interpretation of that is like the soul of the man has like a desire. So it enforces its demand. And the soul of the man can give unconditionally to elevate other souls and never look to have a feedback. So there is a difference between how the soul of physicality operates with the wish and the soul of the man, which enforces its demand. So what does it mean wishing for peace? Listen to this. This is what Mr. Keshe says. My wish is peace, but unconditionally. My wish for peace is to bring comfort to so many mothers who loses their children with war, to so many children who never see their father coming through the front door, to stop the mayhem that allows the damage to the human race for generations. Because it's not that the child lost its father. He doesn't learn how to love and how to give from his father to his children. So the children will suffer now, not understanding how to love. And then because they haven't learned, they cannot take the steps to love their children. So the damage is long-term. And then he says that because even loving needs education. And loving is giving, being able to process the man's emotion in the elevation of the soul of the others and not for oneself. So how come we wish for something sincerely and it happens? Like you probably did when you were a child, because children are very sincere. My desire to be pleasured by it was so high that my mother, through my soul, received the message, understood, and knowingly or unknowingly brought what I wanted, that it gave me pleasure to be alive. And with it, I give unconditionally back love to the mother. It's not the gift you wished for and the mother gave you. It's the cuddle, it's the kiss, it's the emotion which you give back to the mother which counts. Not the gift you received to satisfy your emotion. We always look at what we received out of the wish. But if we go one step further, the one who brought our wish to reality receives more back, because the gift satisfies the giver so that she could give more. The giving back, the kiss, the cuddle, the hug, the thank you, and the change of the emotions towards the mother is more powerful than the gift. Because next time when you wish, the mother receives because you elevated her emotion one level higher, and now she walks at a higher field strength as you do. So you elevated your mother. The wish of the man is that the strength of his soul of physicality, which has a direct access to the soul of the man. Every cell of the man has a soul. So when collectively we would like to see a warm jumper in the winter, and our wish is like, I wish my mother will buy me that jumper that I can stay warm. And then the mother walks in, see what I found in the market for you, which means you wished it and it was delivered. It should have taught you I'm in touch with my own soul, because it's my soul which has the contact with my mother's soul. And my mother's soul transfers the knowledge into physical action. The mother never thinks, I'm going to get a kiss and a cuddle. The mother thinks, this gives him warmth and pleasure. In so many ways, for human race to understand the true understanding of a wish, we all have to become mothers, because she has established the link with the soul of the child which she gave life to. The wish now has a strength, as pain has strength, as joy has strength, as everything else has a strength. A wish has access to our soul of the man. So we need to understand more about our own wish. I wish to have a jumper, and then the mother knowingly buys the jumper, which I needed, or unknowingly, because I felt cold. I didn't even wish through. So he didn't even make the wish like I wish for. He just didn't like to suffer in the cold, and the wish came true. This means that we have found a language. We have found a new line of communication. So why don't we strengthen it? And why don't we wish to achieve peace through my work and research and reach many more? So actually, if you could click on the slide, Rick, can you do that? Yeah. So just have to open it. So here you have the child and the mother, and they have a soul of the man in the head, and they have a soul of physicality in the body, the gray ball. And this soul of physicality is a collective soul, because it's the collective soul of all the souls in the body, like in all cells and in the elements in your body. So you can click on the next one. So now the child makes a wish, and this wish is made in the physical soul. You can click on the next. And this is what happens. So the physical soul makes a wish, and it goes, the connection is, it's connected to the soul of the man, his own soul of the man. And his soul of the man is connected to his mother's soul of the man. So that is that long red line. And the mother receives the wish in her soul of the man. And then she can make this wish come true through her soul of physicality. And then the jumper manifests. And this green thing is the jumper. So we have the wish for a jumper, and the mother receives the wish for the jumper, and then the jumper is manifested in reality. You can click on the next. But this is what actually is happening, because the child has this connection from his soul of the man to the mother's soul of the man, and the wish is transferred. And when the mother is receiving this wish and making all this happen in physicality and giving her child back, then she is receiving much more. So she is elevated. Her soul of the man is elevated. So that was, I just have to check something on my drawing. Okay, so I continue with the text because there is more. So in science, we know about the division of a neutron into a proton and an electron, where we make what is known as a hydrogen atom. You can actually click on the next slide. Yeah. So you have the neutron, and it's divided into the proton and the electron, which is an atom. And it's an atom of hydrogen at the simplest form. Let me read more. Yeah, so let me look at the. So so we have the atom, and the proton itself has a soul, and the electron has also a soul of its own. And the proton and electron, which comes from the same neutron, they are like twins, so they are very connected. And if you see on the right side, the upper one that shows the hydrogen with the proton, the red one, and the electron, and they are like twins, and they are connected. So it's the wish from the souls which decides if it becomes a hydrogen, part of another bigger entity like a carbon, or a jumper. And it has to interact with all these other souls in a way. So, or in a collective structure with different field structure, this atom has manifested itself as part of the carbon. And the soul of the man, and in different points, it delivers itself as a physical manifestation of hydrogen, or a carbon, or a jumper in this example. It's the soul of the man who decides where and how to manifest itself and position itself. So if you understood your wish, which has given you the jumper in physicality, has access or a connection to your soul, because the soul has to move to become part of something else, because it wants to give the other souls a condition to live, and it manifests itself as a hydrogen, or a carbon, or a jumper. The proton needs an electron, not only to confirm its existence, but to confirm it has a connection to the soul. And it's the same with the sun and the earth too, because through the confirmation of the rotation of the earth around the sun, we confirm the existence of the sun, but it still has a soul of the planet and has a connection with the soul of the sun. So the physicality of the man with the soul of the man, so is the physicality of the man with the soul of the man, and it cannot be any different. So our soul of physicality, which is located in the chest, has a connection with the soul of the man. So, and every cell has a soul, and every cell has emotion. And now we understand my wish of the physical appearance is my command, Mr. Keshe says. Because with the wish, I have access to the soul of the man. I can change the position of myself to become part of a jumper, to manifest myself as a jumper that allows other entities of souls to have life. The soul of this atom gives the pleasure to the soul of the others to create the molecule of whatever you want. So is the soul of physicality in every cell, collectively having a need, transfer its information to the soul of the man. So for instance, when this child is freezing, that is a lot of soul who's freezing in his body. That the soul of the man collectively in touch with the soul of the mother. So this is the transfer I showed. Okay, so I read it again. So the soul of physicality has in every cell collectively had a need, for instance, that it's cold, and transfers this information to the soul of the man. And that the soul of the man, which is in connection with the soul of the man of the mother, that the soul of the mother receives and confirms and transfer it into the physicality, and you get the jumper. There is another very interesting aspect that I want to tell about, which is the wish as gravity and inertia. It's like the gravity and the inertia. The wish is like the gravity and the inertia. Gravity comes from the center of the earth, and the inertia comes from the essence of the gravitational magnetic fields of the matters of the earth. But the two interact, and existence of one which has transferred into physicality confirms the boundary and existence of the planet. So is the body of the man and the gravity of the man. You call the soul of the man the gravity. You call the soul of the physical part of the man the inertia. The planet has both, and the totality interaction between them both gives the physical dimension of the planet. So is the man. And in totality, the wish of the inertia confirms the existence and the positioning of the planet in the solar system. So now you understand, Mr. Keshe says. So next time you wish and it comes true, you don't say, oh, what a coincidence. You say, I know the path to my soul to get what is just and correct for me, that the others allow me to receive. My soul has a faster connection than me with the others. And then I want you to go to the next slide, Rick. Because how can we see this? So these three figures on the side is humanity in a way. And we have our soul in our head, soul of the man, and we have the soul of physicality in our body. And we have a common wish for peace. And this mother is not the mother, it's the world leader or a king or a religious leader. And we send our wish to this through the soul. So this world leader is receiving the wish for peace through his soul of the man. Can you click on the next, please? So now the soul of the man has received this wish for peace. And then you go to the next, please. And the soul of the man, of the world leader, will, in a way, demand or enforce the soul of physicality of this world leader to bring peace. And you can click on the next. And so then that's how we get the world peace. Through our soul. That's how we use our wish for peace to bring peace on planet Earth and the lasting world peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie. You have said it so beautifully, explained how a wish works, and with the knowledge, anybody can have the magnitude what they wish for. This is very beautiful. Thank you, Marie. Thank you so much.
For everyone who wants to know more about wishes, we will talk about that in the soul teaching, which is a private teaching. So if you're a student, you can join the soul teaching at 5 p.m. Thursday CET. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mary. It was great. Yeah, definitely I will be there in the Thursday teaching. Thank you. I really like the draw. Really nice. And yes, definitely the importance of the wish. As I said many times in the Mojang, we always, Mr. Keshe always stress us to have one wish, the same one wish, and have to be, of course, the same wish. And then I explained, I think we talked in the past, the meaning of the wish of peace. That's the balance of the fields. This is the project. My name is Stefania, and I'm the Universal Council, and I represent the Italian language. So all people all over the world speak Italian. So I'm going to speak today about the World Peace Project, One City, One Center. So talk about wish. This is our wish, world peace. And then, of course, the project One City, One Center, because to have a world peace, we have to work as one. So we have to start to think about the collective. So that's why also this platform, it's called One Nation, One Planet, One Race, because we are humankind. So this project is also the starting of the new era, the new plasma era, because for the first time, we've been shown to the public in the Linz exhibition. We show the first two enhancement unit, the one you see in the picture. And this is Linz. And we also showed all the reactor, and we shown all the power of the plasma technology. So people can go and feel. It's been open since the 3rd of September of last year, and it was it's now just closed for the pandemic, but people who've been there, or people who had the opportunity to go there, they definitely felt they felt something different when they walked into this building. Yeah. So yeah, here is another picture. Here we can see the guns. Guns that never been shown to the public before. And you see also the picture of the announcement unit, the one for the body, the one with the chair. And rebalance the body to a perfect state. So definitely we're gonna live longer. And then we have this other machine for the works like the sun and the earth. With this machine, we will be able to have every material at the point of need. And definitely we could resolve a lot of problematic of today. And here, yeah, here you can see. So here you can see the donation. So people start to donate. So even you can go in the website of the Keshe Foundation and you can donate whatever you can for promote this project. You know, it's like, it's not profit. So it's for the people, to the people. So every donation will be used and we invest for research. So I'm making an example. In Italy, for example, we have a big problem with the environment. And we're gonna talk later on about it because we're gonna have an interview with Mr. Keshe tomorrow. But it's part of this project, one planet, one nation. So we look the problematic of a place, and we see how with the implement of the plasma technology we can find solution. No, so. Yes, sorry. So yeah, this project it's a life-changing project. It's a project where we can benefit in so many ways if we really get together and contribute everywhere we can, financially or with time or with expertise, whatever you think is best to contribute. But it really will benefit everyone because for the first time ever, I was an Italian knowledge seeker yesterday, and today he sent me some material because it will be topics of the interview of tomorrow. And in this material there was this I think he was a minister for the environment, and he actually said something really important. And this will underline the one of why this project that One City, One Planet, it's super important for all of us. He was said that you know, up to today, all the technology that we have from the Industrial Revolution up to now, all the progress that we are being benefit of, in other way made a lot of damage. I make example. So we got the progress, so the technology advanced, and we have cars. So as the cars, they make you go faster from A to B, and they make you save times. So everyone says, what a beautiful to have cars. In the other end, we start to have problem with the fuels. So we start to pollute in the environment. And we got many other example like this, where this technology that we're using today, and we think we progress in certain way, by another way, we've been really damaging the environment. So there are not really solutions. So for example, you know, we want to have, and this is something we're going to talk later, we want to have a closer waterproof, but then we have an element in the water that polluted the water and cause cancer to people. So we see that as the year go by, now the Earth is in such a condition where it's very saturated. We grow in so fast speed that as we grow, also the pollution grows. And this progress that we made up to now, it makes us, like I said to you before, go faster in certain ways, but it created a lot of damage in other ways. Like, for example, I don't know, even G5, you name it. There are many things that benefit, but then there is always something we're gonna pay off. The beauty of the technology, of the plasma technology, and the beauty of this project, and the beauty of the beginning of the plasma era, because we are the pioneer of the beginning of new era. Because this technology, it's never been used in Earth before. We repeated this many times. We never used this technology before in Earth. Humankind never seen this technology before in Earth. So the beauty of this technology that we're introducing, and it's where we're asking to come all together for this project of world peace, one city, one center, is because no one can be excluded, because it's such a change, it's such a quantum step, luckily for the better, that no one can be excluded. And for the first time, when we clean the environment, we're gonna clean it for good. The good of the plasma technology has no side effect. So the good of the plasma technology is not harmful to the humans, is not harmful to the environment, is not harmful to the living being on this planet. It's not even harmful on the universe and galaxy. So this ripple effect that we having with the technology of today. So I make example, no. Let's say I'm like happening in Italy at the moment that I will talk later. So we wanted to have some clothes that are waterproof, okay, and okay, so we have benefit, we progress in that way, because now we got clothes that can resist the rain, so we don't get wet when we go out. But then we put poison in the earth, so there is always like a side effect attached to it, and sometimes those side effects are very damaging, where they can bring to death. The people don't know how to get rid of them. A lot of problem now. The scientists of today, they do not have solution, because it's the mixture of the poison that people don't know the answer for. But with the plasma technology, that's why it's really as important as you ever can think of to really get together for this project. With the differences of the science of the plasma technology, there's got no side effect. So for the first time, we're gonna bring a new technology that not just solve all the problematic that are present now, but also solve the problematic that we built from the past. And the rule number one, if we want to make a step up, definitely it's start first with cleaning your own body, cleaning the environment you're in, cleaning everything around you. Definitely have to start with cleaning. So, and this is what we can do with the plasma technology. We can have a total cleanup of the environment. But we do have to still work together, because what I've noticed, if we don't work together, the society is so untangled It's like a big knot that we're being created over a long period of time. And this big knot has got other knots to it, other knots to it. So at the moment, we try to undoing a big knot. So we need to work together to undoing these knots, these old knots, because if we don't work together, there will be always something that will be like an obstacle for us to progress, because we got so many knots to untangle. So definitely we have to start from what we can, and gradually undoing all these knots. But that is the first steps. So really try to sort it out, the old mess we've been doing up to now. And definitely it's time where we have to all, so anyone who shared the vision of peace, it's welcome. This is not a group, this is not a religion, this is not, even though maybe someone can think, they are religious, you know, they're talking about the soul. No, with the plasma science, you will learn that the plasma has got entity. You will learn the difference between plasma and electricity. And so you have to treat, this is why plasma technology will bring science and religions together, you know, because you will start to understand that everything's got a soul, even the copper or anything you wanna, anything around you has got a soul. So you just start to see the world more more into different way. So we are not religious. Everyone is welcome here, but we're looking for people who sharing the same vision of peace. People who maybe they had enough. They had enough of this suffering. That it's you know, it's okay when you have to suffer because you got no other option. But when you have the option in front of you, this one that we present you, so why you need to suffer? You know, you have to understand when to walk on the fire and when not to walk. You know, if I don't have to suffer, why I have to suffer? So if we get together, we don't need to suffer, because this technology can give you what you need at the point you need. You have to just stretch your mind a little bit, because it's brand new. It's not from here, so you have to really, really stretch your mind. It's very true that they say the parachute. Sorry, the brain is like a parachute. It's work only when it's open. So with this technology, you do have to stretch your mind. We do need people who are super creative, because think about it. If with this technology, we can come to the point where we can build everything we want at the point of need, you need to be very creative, but also very responsible. That's why the peace treaty is unnecessary. Like the peace treaty is a must. It's like we got this technology providing we signed the peace treaty. So you can see it now. You know, you can start to get start to study the plasma technology and start to get in the idea how this can do. But the real potential, we will not see in it if we don't make sure that everyone signed the peace treaty. The governments, everyone who's representing everyone, have to sign the peace treaty, because it's essential step to be able to have this technology. It's a gift, but providing that we sign the peace treaty, only because you imagine, if it's gone beyond your imagination, this technology, you have to sign the peace treaty, because big responsibility to each one of us, because we're gonna be in charge. So it's finished the time that people tell you what to do. It's finished the time that you have to follow what other people tell you to do. It's time where you have to be in charge of your own life, and you have to be in charge of your own, where you live in. So you have to become responsible for your action, especially with this technology. So that is it's a must. Yeah. So that's why it's also called Universal Enhancement Spaceship Unit. So what you see in front of you, you see also spaceship. So it means that there is more than you can see. So you can contribute it anyway. So we talked last time, I mean, we just showed the donation. You can volunteer. We talked a lot about the volunteer, that the volunteer I talked last time as well about the volunteers. It's a very special position because to be able to volunteer and therefore give unconditionally, you really have to believe what we're doing is super important. So for example, I am volunteer, for example. I used to be a distributor in the past. So that it's very good, the Keshe Foundation looking for distributors. If someone would like to also learn about this technology and distribute, is good. You can do that too. Individually, or we try, for example, in the Italian community, we try to come as a team. But so I was distributor, but then after the Mehran, I have to tell you the truth, I just for some reason I didn't want to be distributor. I really wanted to give my time, just be a volunteer. Be a volunteer has been a choice. Is really my choice. Because I have to say the truth, when I come across the plasma technology, when I come across to Mr. Keshe, and especially after the Mehran as well, because I had the I don't know if I experience in first person what for me this technology can do. So for me now this become sometimes I laugh because I think Mr. Keshe called for joke the volunteer like a missionary, but it's true, it become like a mission where you don't care about anything. After the Mehran, I couldn't work much. When you see the full potential of this technology, you just want to make sure that most people, as fast as you can, know about this technology. And then you don't want to convince people, so you just want to let them know, like Mr. Keshe said, let them know about the cake. And then the cake is the plasma technology, for example, and then we'll up to the individual. If I take one slice, the old cake, or don't take it, or say, I'm sorry, I don't like the cake, will be up to the individual to do what they want with the information. But it's good at least because you know about it and you had experience from it and you know the potential of the technology. Is good that I mean, this is what I say about myself. I want to tell to as many people as I can, especially in this time of where a lot of people are in difficult situation, because this technology can literally sort it out all the problematic of today. So I decided to become a volunteer because of the power I saw in this technology and my own personal experience with the Mehran. So I understood the importance of to have this technology functional today, now, for everyone. Especially, frankly, if you also look the vision of Mr. Keshe, the total cleanup of the environment, and like I said to you before, it's time to finish this false progress, where you look like we progress, but we do very enormous damage in the environment. that if we, even just for our future generation, we should leave them a water they can drink, a air they can breathe. For your children, grandchildren, you want them to have a decent life, a normal life. So this technology is the only solution to clean the mess we've done up to now. And I like the ethos behind, because it's no time to blame everyone. It's your fault, it's my fault, this is finished. We've been blaming each other for the last 2000 years. Finished time of blaming each other. We just elevating. I elevate you, you elevated me. That's why one project, one city. So, okay, you go cash, okay, I'm gonna make a donation there. I have time, I wanna give volunteer, I'm gonna give time here. You are expert in TVs, you're gonna do your volunteer there. We can, like Neil said a few times, we just electrons who balance each other's and find their balanced. Because if we can work together now and start using technology from now, we don't need to go to work any longer. We don't need to open up any business any longer. We don't need, there are so many things we don't need that would be very irrelevant, whatever happening now, because we have all the solutions. So we don't need the food. We don't need, there's so many things you don't need. They really make you super independent. So this is what empower people. What attracts me about this technology is that to empower people, because once you understand how this technology works, you don't even need to use this technology. You don't even need to use it, because our body is the ultimate spaceship unit. Our body is the ultimate plasma technology. So literally, by learning the plasma technology, you're just learning how your body works. So you are set completely free in any kind of shapes, and empowered in any kind of shapes, and no worries. I don't know, it's no exploitation of the environment. We're gonna be able even to sort out the mess we done up to now. So really, I don't know if I give you the importance of why I like to talk about one city, one center, because of the importance of what we are doing here. It's life-changing. Here we write the road, the new word. We write it as you speak. So definitely I invite you, all of you, that you are listening now, to just see what you can do. Do your best. Don't get stressed. And people will come. I know we're ready for a big jump. I know there are big movers out there listening now. And I know that now, you have the volunteer who doing their best. You have people in the Keshe Foundation who give the support as the best. You have Mr. Keshe who give the support as his best. I'm sure now is a point where a big mover, big player that have been followed from distance, the Keshe technology for all this year. Now it's time for you to step in, because with your help of people who can really move things around, we have the volunteers supporting you, and the Keshe Foundation supporting you, and Keshe supporting you. Really, we can make this change happening as we need it, as we go forward. And as you know, we're gonna open the TV very soon, very, very soon, the Keshe TV. And this will give us the vision part of the Keshe Foundation worldwide, where you will see the full potential visually. In the past, many people, they were coming to even to One Planet, One Nation. They always complained they couldn't find us. or they always say that we find a lot of bad review about you. But now with our TV, for the first time, we will have the chance to show the full power of the technology, to show the all 7 years of testimonial and work with government from different nations. We're going to show you the progress that Mr. Keshe has done with the product and with the flying car. We're going to bring today we're going to bring the all the ministers around the world to sign the peace treaty. So big things are coming ahead, very exciting moments. So I'm sure that with Keshe TV, we will have people queuing up and we'll have to say, sorry, you have to wait, big list we're gonna have people that cannot wait to collaborate with us as soon they become aware of what is available with this technology. Okay, thank you. I think I talk enough. I hope your ears still working after this big talking. So I will go to the next slide because it's connected to this a little bit. Here we go. This is a work from a knowledge seeker, actually a group of knowledge seekers. Thank you very much from the Italian team. I have to say the Italian team is getting really good. When I say Italian team, I don't mean only Italy. I mean all Italian people all over the world. For example, I'm now in Italy. So we make these leaflets, beautiful leaflets with different. So what you see is the interview. Tomorrow we're gonna do an interview, a really special, exclusive interview. So I really recommend you to share this information with as many people as you can, because it's very, very important interview. So it's gonna be done tomorrow. So it's Wednesday, the 17th of March, and it will be at 21:30, so 9:30 p.m. CET time. CET time. So I have to add this next time. CET time. So as you are, for many of you know that you've been following the Knowledge Seeker workshop every Thursday, where Mr. Keshe teaching freely the plasma technology to the whole world. He, few Thursdays ago, talked about the way he helped the government in Italy. He worked with the government in Italy to clean the water. They had a high element of pollution in it. And he worked with the government. He proved the power of the plasma technology, what we can achieve. So he proved that the water became drinkable again. The government apparently it didn't do much with it. But tomorrow we're gonna raise this argument again, because it's very important, because it's been raised from the knowledge seeker. So that's why the One Planet, One Nation. So that's why this platform is very important, and One Race, because you can come and bring the problematic of your languages of your nation and see how we can implement the plasma technology to solve that issue. So this is an example. So after that workshop, where Mr. Keshe tell to the whole world that he already knew about the big problem of this pollution of this water that cause a lot of death and pollute not just the water, but the earth, And then you have to think that you make pasta, you make wine, you make and it's imported all over the world, you know. So this element is called PFAS. P for pop, F for frog, A for apple, S for sugar. And this element, it's very, very, like I told you before, now we progress with the clothes because now we can have a water resistance clothes. So beautiful. I'm so happy for the progress. But one of the elements that have been built from this production is this PFAS element that I cannot pronounce. So it starts to make a big problem because you cannot get rid of it. The science of today doesn't know how to eliminate these molecules from the water. And in the human body should be zero traced. So if you drink it, you just accumulate over and over. And it causes sort of problems like tumors to the kidney, testicle, it's changed the hormones, it's a problem to the thyroids, colics, cholesterol, Alzheimer, you name it. There's a lot of problem to the human being, but also it also goes in your food, it goes in the things you eat, in the things you drink, you know, so it's everywhere. So now the problem, it's become also European problem and not just Italian problems. So much that after what Mr. Keshe talked a few Thursdays ago, we had some knowledge seeker who came to us and raised this problem again and other problems in Italy. Like I was not aware, but we got lakes full of mercury. That it's caves in Sardinia. So another knowledge seeker brought this issue up. And then we have many other issues. So it was amazing. So in this, after this public teaching, we have all these Italian knowledge seeker or Italian people listening and start to say that, but you don't know about this problem. You don't know, some of them, they were working with scientists, others they were. So suddenly you become aware of how many big problems that people don't know about. Normal people, we don't know about. You go into the beach, you think the beach is nice and clean. Like they show me this white beach, I think was in Puglia, I think, I don't know. But anyway, but it was very high polluted with element to make the sand become white. So there are a lot of things that we don't know, and we don't know that we don't know. So that's why it's very essential to get together and find solution now. Because already with the things we know, we got a lot of things to sort it out. Can we imagine with the things that we don't know, where we are? We don't know, because nothing is clear at the moment. So it's very important that we get together and get responsible of this. So to the interview of tomorrow, it's to this. I invited Mr. Keshe because I want him to speak on the radio publicly to everyone again, once more time, the power of the plasma technology and what can do to solve problematic of today. And also I want to raise these topics because I noticed that we did not told you about. So even if you got a plasma technology that works, still doesn't mean you're allowed to apply it. So we have to create condition in such a way that this technology can be used for the benefit of all, because I'm sure that you don't want to drink very polluted water. You, your family, your child, I'm sure that you don't want to eat very contaminated food for you, your child, because every action you do has got consequences. And every action you do has got a ripple effect. So it's time to really come together also, because if we focus on what we can do, slowly we can do this not. So please, if you are free, come tomorrow, tell to your friends, tell to anyone is into the environment issue, anyone who care about the water they drinks, everyone they care about, where they live in. If they want to know what we can do with the plasma technology, come tomorrow, because Mr. Keshe is going to talk about it. He's going to talk about how this technology can help the environment in any way, in any shapes. And also we should start to work together as humankind to get in charge. So if if we find obstacles on cleaning the water, there is a solution. There is always a solution. We can always transform weakness in strength. This is where we need to be creative. We need to be creative to find solution where we can work together. For example, a big problematic of Italy is mafia. Everything in the hands of the mafia. So there is a way how we can have to go around this. But definitely we cannot pretend that the water is clean, because you cannot fool yourself. If there are these elements in the water, there are these elements in the water. So every time you drink the water, you're gonna get this element into your water. So that it's not something you can just pretend is not there. It's there. So it's time to really act on this. So please come tomorrow. So you can see it's a Radio Visione 1111, and these are, you find it in the website. I know for a fact that some people find difficulties of found it, but other people don't. So I'm not good in computer. I'm one of these people who sometimes I found difficult to find it, but others said no, there is no problem. But we're doing on the internet, but also we're doing in Facebook, and we'll pass around the link of the Facebook and also of the Zoom, because we're gonna also have a Zoom ID where people from all over the world can come in this Zoom ID. People who have no Facebook, people who have no I don't know, they want to access to the radio, internet radio, they can come to Zoom. And we're gonna connect live. So if you have any person who is into environmental issue, please come, and we can even see if we can get some question and answer. Usually we don't. Mr. Keshe has got so much to teach and shows that usually we go no. We left. We have time for question, but you can please, if you have any question, we're gonna do it at the end of the interview. It will be in Italian and English, very fluent. So please come. Thank you so much. Just one thing. So I was gonna say no. So the reason why this is connected to the project of One City, One Center, because as you know, in Italy, we already done the first donation for the first enhancement unit that will be as a position. We choose like Pisa, Tuscany. So already we initiated the process of this project, and we already initiated groups. So we're looking a way that of problematic of Italy, around Italy, and this is the one of the problematic come up now. So the pollution of the water. So, and we try to bring it to light, so maybe we can raise some donation. That's why your donation are important, because we need money to make the research, make the project, pay for the expenses, the premises. So all these projects need to be funded. So that's why your donation is important. And they're going for this use to find solution to clean polluted water that the present time science has got no answer. This is a scary bit. the science of today is got no answer for most of the problematic of today. This is where the plasma technology come into, because we have all the answer. So it's time to work together, and we can just add knowledge to the present knowledge of today. So thank you.
Cassie, Yvonne has a hand up here. Perhaps she had something, a question or something to say.
Yes, Rick, thank you. Thank you, Stefania, for giving us a fairly detailed account of what was given in the Visione 1111 interview. But this has not yet, and I've been looking on it perhaps every couple of days, come onto their YouTube site. So you cannot download it there. And you cannot download it from Facebook. So for anybody who really wants to, discover what's in it, they have to go to Facebook to see it. So not so many people are seeing this, and it's such an important interview with the water problems. I just wanted to, make you aware of that, because we've got another one tomorrow, and I think they need to come out pretty quickly.
Yes,
people
I
to
think
understand.
Yeah, I think the interview of last week, the reason why it's not on YouTube is because it's been recorded audio. So
just put a picture up. Just put a picture up. People are more interested in what is said than seeing pictures moving.
You mean not to do audio, but to keep it as a Zoom? Yeah, I think this is a good idea. To keep it like a Zoom, like the previous one, so we can watch it in YouTube.
You need to get it out to people, Stefania. You need to get the message out. This is what I'm saying.
Which way? Like, you mean the link?
On YouTube. There is no YouTube recording for it out yet. And there are later programs which are showing.
Yeah, because from my understanding, is in the website, is in the www Web Radio 1111, but it's audio. So I don't think can go to YouTube. I'm not sure if it's just audio.
I think it can.
It can. Okay, I will talk
with Antonio. Yes, you can put it into YouTube video, and yes, you should discuss this behind the scenes and work it out.
Okay, perfect. Yes, I will talk with Antonio about it. Yeah. Okay, because
thank you very much.
Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you for this.
Okay, let's see here. I think we're ready. Let's check and see if there's any questions, first of all, for anyone at this point. We do have a hand up with Salamia here. Hello, Salamia. Do you have a question?
Hello, Rick. Yes. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Marie. It's lovely what you just demonstrated, making links between peace and the soul. And I think that it will be very, very useful for every language channel from Keshe Foundation television. And I have a question. Maybe can you help us to share this again, to make like a YouTube video? I don't know. It's up to you. And we can use it for leaders to sign the peace treaty and to use it every time. To have like this 10 minutes dedicated to peace treaty. What do you think? It's a good idea or not?
Well,
Mary.
Thank you for your nice words. Yes, it's a good idea. And about my teachings, I am planning to make like some teachings for television after a while when we have started, and which can be translated into any language. That is my plan. So we easily can make teachings in many languages about the soul.
Lovely. Thank you very much. I was very much impressed by your way of demonstrating this link. And I have other question related to the creator. So the creator is like a neutron, or he's like a proton, and creation is like an electron, and we will unify and we create a neutron. What do you said? I wasn't from the very beginning today. Maybe you said, but I escaped.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Salomea. I didn't talk about the creator, but as I see it, we are all part of the creator. So in a way, well, it's hard to explain just here and now, but I think that as we are all the same in a way, but the creator is that outer plasma in a way. So we are in a way within. So of course it's like the division of the neutron, because it's how is everything created? It divides and divides and divides in a way.
Yeah.
But it's a long teaching.
Yes. Thank you very much. You are always very kind and very wise. Thanks.
Okay, perhaps we can move to our next position here.
So this is Mosfek, representing Bengali community. So today we will have something very lighthearted, in the sense that what's happening in the Bengali community is pretty much what's happening elsewhere in other communities. That are we are all preparing for the inauguration and the subsequent operation of the KF TV. So this is so what I'm going to talk today is what is happening not just in Bengali community but elsewhere among the knowledge seekers in every part of the planet. So an hour back we reshot something, and I was on somebody was taking a video of me, and then there was I was advising on some editing stuff. So we are doing everything, and there are new people that are coming on board here as well, hearing about it. So it's before even the TV is on air, we have people that are hearing about that there is a TV channel starting, and some are coming and asking us whether they can be part of the team and things like that. It's a bit of work, and most of us are not part of this world of making TV programs. So it's fun in a way. Everybody is learning new things, and my job is pretty much to kind of like calm down everybody so that we can get to our destination. And so it's actually quite and people are excited in the sense that they want to make exciting videos, and we have somebody here who actually has made movies, so we are fortunate to have him with us. So hopefully things will turn out all right, and anyway, and we have the part of like, you know, being a not common language. We have the issue of the translation and how to have subtitles and things like that that are not obvious in, let's say, in English broadcast. So some of the things are different in different languages, and we are all doing it in our own unique way. And the nicest thing of all is that we can always show what our friends are doing elsewhere in the world, and what our friends are doing, knowledge seekers elsewhere in the world, has never been done this way. This is so unique, and it's such a unique way of representing that we are all together. We all know what we are doing, and we all have this science with us everywhere on the planet. And it's with the common people doing very common things that are very close to us, like our health, like our agriculture, like our environment. Now, Stefani was talking about the environmental issue and its impact on our health. And all these things, we know how it can be addressed. Yes, we have to learn a few things, and that too is part of our educational programs. And so we have, I mean, in our community, we have like about 100 and more than 150 public teachings by now. So we have to, now the difficult part is to find the parts that we can, you know, show in public. So, you know, so it is fun and exciting. And the most exciting part to me is that showing everybody that, you know, Chinese friends are doing something that we can use, and our Canadian friends are doing something else. Germans are doing this that would be excellent for us. And so, and it goes the other way too, in every direction. And this is, in a way, such a monumental achievement of the knowledge seekers that, and now that it is becoming public, it will surprise. I mean, it surprises me right now, and I wonder what will happen to the average people who have never heard of Keshe Foundation and hear about all the things that the technology and the science of Keshe Foundation has touched over the years. So it's an exciting time, it's a fun time, and it's time to tell everybody what we are up to. Thank you.
Thank you, dear Moshfik. Thank you so much. And in Bengali, I will say, অনেক ভালোবাসা, and I will translate, অনেক অনেক ভালোবাসা হৃদয় দিয়ে, আর তোমাকে অভিনন্দন আর আরো ভালোবাসা দিই. I'll translate it what I'm saying in English. I have and Ashirwad, my Ashirwad. I'm translating in English. What I have said to Moshfik is love from the core of my heart and soul, and blessings of Ma. So this is the part I'm saying, and this is the way as like-hearted, as Moshfik said, that it is like-hearted. We are all like-hearted, and in earlier sometimes ago, where I will say in moments when I was searching for the paradise, that there is a paradise, I was said, and by the system we are in, where we are said, we are educated that there is a paradise, and you need an I card for that, and with that will be issued by them. So then I just struggled for it. I was sure that there is an I card that they will give. Then I came to the knowledge of Keshe Foundation, Spaceship Institute, landed here like a spaceship, and I learned that the paradise was always within me. I was carrying it within me. So this is the way the space was created. And this is how Keshe Foundation Television will work, as we can reach in this space anywhere with anybody, any of our knowledge seekers and any of the people who wants peace, desire peace. And this is the time and this is the moment. And we know how transmutation works, how transformation we can see. We can paint our wings in a way we want to. So this is what I want to say, add to Moshfik. Thank you very much. Salam, namaste, salute.
Hello, everybody. This is Dean representing the English-speaking communities of planet Earth, some of them, hopefully all of them. So this week, as before, I'd like to talk about the Dome of Peace. So I'll read this message out beforehand, and then we'll go into some other another mission. So the Dome of Peace from Mr. Keshe. Please remember this Sunday and every Sunday from now on until we raise the soul of this planet to a peaceful planet. KF knowledge seekers worldwide will spread the GANS waters around the world at 12 PM CET and or 18 PM CET every Sunday at the same time as they choose which time to suit them. Thank you for participating in this greatest movement by the soul of the man to bring about the peace of this planet as a permanent feature of the life of this planet. So it's a call to all knowledge seekers to spread the GANS waters using the Magrav positioning, using the plasma waters that have very special ingredients and magnetical and gravitational fields that emanate from the plasmas that are created from the GANS waters. So now I'd like to just quickly talk about space technology. So reading off the website, our mission, the Spaceship Institute's mission is to enable humans to create conditions to survive peacefully in deep space, anywhere in the universe. The Spaceship Institute provides education, practical training of the manipulation of the magnetic and gravitational fields, magravs, and use of plasma-based technologies. These fields and plasmas are used in space for travel by positive positioning, creation of new materials, including food and water, generating energy and health benefits. It is recognized that international cooperation and peace is a prerequisite for mankind to journey into deep space. Mr. Keshe has been active to bring together religious leaders, politicians, and people of all colors and nationalities to agree to peace. The Keshe Foundation Peace Treaty must be signed by those who wish to have teachings or association with the Spaceship Institute. Magrav, the new plasma technology. Why Magrav? Simple, because it exists everywhere and every when as everyone and everything. With such a cosmic abundance of magnetic, gravitational magravs, plasma energy, it is an ideal source from which to derive other necessities. What is it? In simple terms, it is pure energy. It is up to the user to translate and or transmute this energy to use in desired ways. Is it renewable? Remember that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be converted from one form to another. That is all we are doing with magravs and plasma technology. There is no worry of energy running out or leaving the lights on or using up too much energy. How can a single source provide all needs? One word, consciousness. Magrav's plasma is conscious in nature and provides what is needed at the point of need. It never gives more than is required. That is why Magrav's plasma technology is so versatile. From powering a small LED to creating a large spaceship, it can be used for all applications imaginable and then some. Is it dangerous? If it was, none of us would be here. Magrav plasma energy is cosmically powerful and abundant, yet it goes into the loving creation of all, from the smallest atom to the largest galactic supercluster. Therefore, it is incumbent upon the user of Magrav's plasma to know what they are doing and exercise due diligence in what they create. So that's an extract from some beautiful knowledge that's put on the Keshe website, and anybody can go and view this. When you experience this in your daily lives, and when you come to experience this through the TV station, which will be broadcasting many new realities to many, many families and creatures and many souls across the planet, to experience a new dimension, a new ethos, a new abundance, a new beauty, for you to move forward and move away or from or to another position of, Stefania said, suffering. I suppose in a human body, in our lifetimes, in our physical bodies, we sometimes think we suffer. And it's been mentioned many times in many religions and theology and many other positions in life. But from my understanding, and when you come to engage with the plasma, when you really connect your soul, your physical soul, and the solar man to the plasma of the universe, you don't need to suffer. You can experience many, many beautiful things. And this is why we spread the GANS water, because this enables you to receive back more. The more you give, the more you receive. So when you start giving unconditionally, and those plasma waters have magravs, billions and trillions of them, and you give them away freely to the universe. And so the universe thanks you and gives you more back. And then we go full circle once more into abundance, into energy, into transformation of energy, having at the point of need a source which can be in a physical matter or a non-tangible matter, which can be from your soul. When you understand this technology and you listen to it and you've been part of it, you will start to experience different realities, because you will consciously be in a Magrav state of living in a different way, of experiencing the beauty of the creation, which is what you are part of and why you're here. This is your mission. So the Spaceship's mission is to bring man to space. Your mission is whatever you came here for, to be part of. But now the creation has come back to bring us to the universal family, to give us a new position that was always there, but we just, through our own ignorance, I suppose, and lack of knowledge, didn't connect all the dots. And we've had long enough to connect all the dots. And so now we're coming to a position on the 20th to the 21st of March when the TV program, but more importantly, when a new position comes for the whole of creation on this planet and across the Unicos, a new beginning, a wonderful time to experience plasma, the creation, and we're all going to be a big part of it. And hopefully you are all should be looking forward to the new possibilities that are about to unfold in our realities before our very eyes, because I know we're very physical as humanity. For us to experience this through the TV screens that many people require to believe something to be so. But once you engage with this plasma, you will come to understand that you don't necessarily need those realities. You don't need to see it. You will sense it, you will feel it, and you will become part of it. You always were part of it. The truth was known. It is you, me, and all of us. And I thank you all for being so beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to me.
Hello, this is Shweta Anwar, UC Hindi language. And thank you, Dean, for your beautiful words and kind words. So beautifully you said about the peace, about the home, about the dome we have created. So we are creating. So thank you very much. And this is the invitation for Universal Council membership or Universal Council support membership. And this is an appeal of love, call of love, and presentation of love. Anyone from anywhere, as we are all universal energy, in energy and in motion, anybody can join the Universal Council membership and UCS to serve this time the whole humanity and to the Unicos also, I will say, as always Dean says. And this is a beautiful thing. Every energy is welcome. Every energy, every people is welcome. And I will say that this is the time to join together, as there's nothing in the name, but you can join. There's nothing in the Unicos. We don't need names. We don't need anything. We are just energies full of what I can say. This is a word physical, but full of love, and indeed will share together, walk together in peace. So this is the invitation. And Rick, can you open the application below? Please do come and join. And this is the moment to transform. If there is a need, take it, because the universal ethos of the Creator is working now. So be present. You can find everything you need. This is the Universal Council page, the violet flame, the violet color, the violet beauty. This is the color. Now it is everywhere. Well, from my heart, I'll say this color is purifying. The fire is purifying everything, all the hearts and souls, knowing, unknowingly. So this is the innocence, the courage, the ethos of this color. I will say the universal color. All the colors are universal indeed. So now we can see the page down. Rick, can you open the page, the whole page? I mean, yeah, this is the page, and there's a universal charter written. There's a universal mandate written. This is the first time you can see these mandates. You can walk with these mandates. You can understand, as Murray explained, the wish. A wish can be explained. This is the beauty we are in now. This is the beauty we are in now. This is the beauty of this knowledge. We can even explain a wish. How can we wish? And this is no coincidence. Somehow we wish then, We are wishing now and we will wish forever. So this is the logo of the Universal Council, my dear ones, my dear beautiful souls. See the essence of humanity we are carrying to the light of an enlightenment, to the light of the Creator. We are within the light of the Creator, the fire of love. So this is the universal logo, and this is the spaceship also. The essence of humanity we are carrying within the space of the spaceship. And now we can go to the other side, or the sides. We need to know, we need to go this time, breaking this matrix of lies and illusions. So I will say that this is the time, open your heart and mind. Open. As Stefania said, mind is like a parachute. It will only open. So this is what things work in the plasma dynamic or in the plasma way, tangible or non-tangible. So we can go down to the application. Please join. And this is an appeal of love, my dear ones, from Keshe Foundation, from the Universal Energy, a Universal Council, from all the core team Keshe Foundation, those who are working. I will say hard is not the word all the time. So this is the love from them. They have presented from years, and we are all enlightened somehow. Well, I'm using the word enlightened because I love to use this word. So this is the universal the application page, and you can see the color, the violet color, the core color. I mean, for me, the color of the butterfly. And you can fill this form with your soul pen. There is a pen of your soul. Write it down as we paint, as we create a work of art. Create this work of art in your way, in your presentation, in your I am present. So this is the way we will walk as a universal energy to the universal community, and they will what I can say, they know we have the knowledge, but they are just uh, accept us. Will just accept us what we are. They know us by nature. So this is the Universal Council form and Universal Council support form also, and they can fill it and give it to the Universal Council link, email links that is coming after this. Rick, can you another page? Can you bring the other slide? The link page, the link documents of the Universal Council email and the link page. Yes, this is the way we are joining together. Now became all team of love of Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute. So we are all in love with each other. Anyhow, we want or you don't want. I will say like that. And there is a peace treaty to be signed. And signing the peace treaty, you can walk in peace. This is the link documents to the Universal Council Charter, which is very necessary to read. And because it is about, as Mary explained, the soul, the wish. This will explain what we can do, what is our strength, as in plasma science we say, the fields of strength. So you see mandate, please go through the mandate, and the EC, the Earth Council Charter. As we are on Earth, we are in the magrav of Earth, we are in the love of Earth still now, and will be in a way with the ascending form. Please read the EC Charter, which is very necessary, very, very necessary. And the peace roadmap, which is the most important thing for humanity this time. I am appealing to the leaders of the nation, the world leaders, the religious leaders, whoever the representing the people should go through this peace roadmap and sign the peace treaty on behalf of the people of the nation. So this is how peace will be here forever, and no one will be left behind, and everything will be shared equally without any discrimination, as we have been suffered for a long, long time. So this is the peace roadmap. Please walk with us, and I appeal all of us, all beautiful souls. You are all souls are all beautiful, mostly. You will say, and in the left-hand side, there is a link document of the emails of the Universal Council members. Anyone from anywhere can contact the Universal Council members to ask questions and receive love, and also those who are joining new, please do come. Welcome, suswagatam, and please sign the peace treaty, which is very necessary. As in love, I will say the technology is given is the gift in exchange of peace, just in the exchange of peace, which is yours, your peace. So thank you so much for being here, beautiful souls. Thank you very much. And suswagatam, welcome again, my dear. And salam, namaste, salute. If there is any question anybody want to ask, please do interact. Thank you.
Yes, we have a couple of questions. Let me go back here. Just a second. From Ezra earlier in the chat in YouTube says a question for the UC. Will the earth be split into a good one and a bad one? Like they said in the video, the volunteers. And they go on to say the volunteers was a short film shared on Telegram. And she says the earth splits into two versions. Does anyone from the UC like to comment on that idea?
Yes, I will answer, Azra, dear Azra, I will say that there is no split. This is all physical world. There is no split, but there will be a differentiation, an energy field level of understanding between conscious people and unconscious mind. We will say there is no separation in the plasma fields, but there is the division of level of understanding. So split, we cannot use this word split, but it is in physical form. The word split is said, but in the plasma realm there is no separation. But the earth will not split into good or bad. The earth is ascending to attain a dynamic position in the fields of the cosmic universal love, so that all we can ascend with her, I will say. As we are I'm sorry, there's a no noise, I apologize for that, but I'll say, Azra, there is, if you say split, there will be split in thought process, that is always there. And there is no good and bad. There will be a process to go forward in the cosmic truth and to the ethos of the foundation. And those who are who will be not in this thought process will, maybe they will come in this thought process day by day in their level of understanding. So nobody is left behind at the end. So this is my understanding of the split you said, and also in the split there is a unification. So the unity in peace for all. In this duality, again a child, the soul child has formed. So this is what I want to say. Thank you. Thank you, Azra, for asking the question.
Okay, that's a good answer. Thank you, Shweta. There's a second question from Ezra, who says, and maybe you can answer that too, because it's a similar one in some ways. Where do angels come into the plasma play? Are they the plasma fields?
Are you not the angel, Azra? You are the angel. You are in the plasma field. We are the angels. We have to do the work of the angels. We have wings. We have given wings with this knowledge. You have to understand that, Azra, you are the angel. I am the angel. All we are angels. We are created like that. This is our nature. Just we have been forgotten so many years. My dear, this was our dream. This is the dream that we are angels. Now in reality, we can be. We are now. So angels are us. That is the way the Creator has created us. So spread your wings, color it, be the angel you want. Wish, as the wish is explained by Marie, wish what you need. It will be cleared in a way. And I am also a knowledge seeker, Azra. In a way, I have attained just angelic wings also. In a way, I will say. It is non-tangible, you cannot see that, but there are wings. There are wings flapping, and we are ready to fly. So this is my answer, dear Azra. Thank you so much.
And the next comment was from someone called Angel, strangely enough, Angel Crawl, who says, "We are all from the same stardust as I see it, even the animals and plants and angels. Divine love and stardust, like glittering diamond lights."
Oh, it is beautiful. Really beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Salam, namaste, salute. Don't get separated all with the talkings and all with the manifestations of these religious leaders or political. We are all angels. They are also, but they doesn't accept that. So this is the way the separation goes, and the unification is also going as in the plasma dynamics. It is always in charge. So this is what angels do. We do for all, always. So the humanity is here to see. Otherwise, everything should have gone by now in the darkness. There is angels, angelic works we are doing. We are all doing the plants, the animals, everything. Yes, we are all stardust. Thank you so much, Angel. Thank you.
Thank you, Shweta. I'm trying to see if there's another question there. Okay, there's a question I can answer separately. Anyone else have a question here in our attendees or in the chat? Let's see the Q&A.
Hello, Rick. It's Dean here again. Can I just intervene and say that from the last question that creators, it's a call to creators. We're all creators. We all are plasmas, and we're all in an environment, in a condition on this particular environment of the planet Earth, where we can create, and we do create in every moment with every thought and intention, and with every action that we participate in. The Magrav situation within inside ourselves, the plasma, is the creation, the whole in totality, the creation. So do you want to be an angel? Do you want to be stardust? Do you want to be, what is your position? What do you require? What do you need? What do you need? Because you can already have everything you require to exist and to be present in any environment. The only limitation is what we put on ourselves. And for many people, that seems far-fetched and hard to understand. But it is, however, a condition that humanity has given to itself through its physical dimension, through its understanding of universal knowledge that it's not retained in the last moments. But now we're coming to a new position, a new a new MAGRAPH positioning, a new point where we can exist in both dimensions. We can work on a plasma level, which is the beauty of the soul within inside ourselves, and we can manifest many realities, and we can, as this person said, we can be angels or stardust, diamonds in the sky is exactly what we are. We're universal community members. We always have been. We call ourselves human beings, but the beings of the universe are us, just in another, just passing through exactly as we do. We have a situation where we manifest ourselves in this reality, in this environment for a period of time. And we have our mission. We have our ability to communicate in a physical form and in a plasmatic form, which is on a soul level. And then we take a new position once more when we re-emerge into the cosmos, into the unicos. But you have that ability to create here right now. So we do call upon you. We call upon all the volunteers present to create and bring this new beauty to humanity. We are asking people to contribute to a TV channel now that is going to be unlimited in its ability to express itself through the dynamic fields, the conscious fields, the fields that make up your physical form and your connection to the unicos. And you can interact with it, and you can bring forward any reality of your choosing. It's just a thought, an action, intuition. If it comes to you within a short period of time and you listen to it, you'll usually listen to the correct ethos. You're listening to your soul. Your soul speaks to you constantly. When you let your soul guide you gently, it puts you in positions of beauty, and it will bring forth abundance for you. Once you let it, once you acknowledge your true essence of creation. So the choice is, as with all of us, is within us. It always was, and it always will be. Create. Please step forward. Be brave, step forward, and be part of this wonderful new creation that Mr. Keshe and the foundation has been given to humanity for a very long time. And in these moments, we call upon all the dignitaries, all the leaders. And the leaders can be you. Each and every single one of you is a leader. You lead yourself. And when you lead yourself and guide yourself in the correct way, we're all leaders. We're all the beauty. We're all one creation. One creation. So be the stardust, be the angel, be the magnetic and gravitational fields, be the unicos, be the creator, be you, be us. Thank you.
Oh, Dean, you have said so beautifully, so peaceful, so lovely. Thank you. Thank you so much for your words. You are always so beautiful in your words.
Thank you,
so
Sweater. Thank you, Sweater. Thank you.
Lovely, Dean. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Solomia. Thank you. We need some of your beautiful words now, Solomia. We need you to gently guide us to some wonderful creations that is within all of us. That when we let the plasma come into our lives, and we use the intuition, that soul intuition within inside ourselves, we need that beautiful creation, and we see it in everything. We see it in each and every soul that steps forward as a volunteer and brings themselves into a position to help others, like all of you do, and it manifests as beauty. You step in, you step forward, and you give unconditionally. You expect nothing back, and once you do this, you receive more. And when you've been part of the foundation, when you've been part of this knowledge long enough, you come to a position of understanding the truth of creation, and that makes a huge difference to a physical body and to a soul that has taken a position of beauty. Thank you, Solomon.
Me too. Thank you very much. I'm always in love with Universal Council because Marie, because you, because Shweta, Mashrik, you are lovely. All of you as a soul, the soul of the universe. I love you.
Okay, we've got a hand up from Shivani.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Rika. I'm Jibani from Togo. So I want to add my voice according to what everybody is talking about plasma technology, to say that for me, we become one, all of us, by staying and hearing what I'm talking about plasma technology. Today, I want to tell that this technology is good for everybody. And I wish that all the nations accept that technology to give us peace over the world and let everybody become free. We know with plasma technology is very good. So my wish again is that to let all the world leaders to understand and to accept the technology of Keshe Foundation and to let us get the free energy by sending peace, love, friendship to everybody. So as I understand all of us talk about it, I just want to say that I am here, we are one, we are together, and I send everybody peace and love. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, everybody.
I am present, my friend. I am present.
I'm also
Thank you for coming. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. You are a friend of mine, and I love from the core of my heart, and I am present in your wish. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
thank you too.
Okay, is there any other questions? A lot of people are making positive comments in the YouTube and are excited to be here for today's show. Angel mentions, I haven't heard a better message other than the message Mr. Keshe has brought. Bless his soul. Miss May says, truth and freedom has a ring to it that vibrates us to a higher level. Thank you, Mr. Keshe. And the ascending ancient says, what an exciting time to think others have no awareness of the good that is being done to shift the reality for the better, to open up fields of possibilities. And divine energy says, we choose to be here during these times as volunteers to help humanity. Well, thank you for everyone for those comments in YouTube. Go ahead,
Here
Marie.
is Marie. I just want to remind everyone that we have another interview with TV Galactica, where Rafael from KF Brazil and Rosanna from TV Galactica and myself are joined together, and I will answer questions from the audience and on behalf of the Universal Council. And it's 11 o'clock tonight CET, so it's 11 p.m. CET tonight on YouTube. Thank you. I don't have the link, but I will post it in the Telegram groups as soon as I have it.
And I remind the people in North America and other places that have undergone a time change in the last couple of days that you'll have to check with your CET time translator to make sure you get the correct time for your area, because it used to be a 9-hour difference in where I am, for example. Now it's an 8-hour difference because of the time change here. But it's only that way for a few weeks until Europe changes its time, if indeed they do. So keep that in mind. Just watch out for that extra hour that's been added on here recently. Okay, is there any other announcements?
Rick, it's Dean again. Well, with what's on the screen, would someone like to read, one of the Universal Council members like to read what's on the screen? That would be rather nice.
You read, Dean. You read most beautifully. You can read. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Sweta. So, thank you. I give freely from my soul to all souls in existence. Take what you need. The Universal Council.
I am present.
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 I am present. And thanks to Rick too, because he's without Rick, we will not be able to connect each other in internet.
Thank you, Samuli. And I remind those in the Universal Council, if anyone else wants this position, they're welcome to take it on as a host for this show. But you'll have to have all the right equipment and so on to carry that on. So we all serve our position here in the Keshe Foundation, but it is a position, and we realized that we could leave that position and someone else could replace us virtually at any time. But that's the way it kind of swings at the Keshe Foundation, and we are very flexible in the way we operate, and it's an amazing and wonderful place to partake in. Someone has asked in the YouTube, is everyone a volunteer? And I was about to answer, Keshe Foundation works mostly with volunteers. There are a few paid positions, but basically it runs on the volunteer efforts of like the people in the Universal community that are here today, myself and others. We volunteer our time because we believe in this as the best solution that's available to humankind right now. And we're willing to put our lives on the line because of those beliefs in some cases. So we invite others to do the same thing, to work hard for no money and love it. And that's what we do here. So as has been shown, there's lots of opportunities and there's ways of interacting with the Keshe Foundation to apply as a volunteer or to apply as, for example, we need lots of help right now with the Keshe Foundation TV, KF TV, which will be opening on March 21st, coming up very quickly here. We could use more help as that goes on. It's a huge endeavor and needs help in all kinds of ways, from graphic artists and video people to producers and others that can help in finance and help get the operation going in your area or your country, depending on it could be by language or country and so on. But you can get in touch with the Keshe Foundation in various ways. One way is at the info@keshe.foundation email, and get some more information about that and get in contact through some of the Telegram groups or through Facebook or the other social media. Okay, was there somebody else there I heard in the background, perhaps?
No, I was saying, Rick, as you have said, yes, we are volunteers, and we are all in service to each other, in service to humanity. We are volunteers of this moment, transition. We are all together. Thank you, my dear Rick. Thank you.
Okay, I think that brings to a close today's workshop. I will remind people we do have the Keshe Plasma Reactor group coming up starting at 7 a.m. Central European time, which will be the same as 11 p.m. Pacific time today on Tuesday. And the 7 a.m. was on Wednesday, March 17th, 7 a.m. Central European time. And that's the same as Tuesday, March 16th at 11 p.m. Pacific time. So you'll have to figure out your local time frame from the times. As I said, they've changed recently, so check that out. If you wish to present some of the replications of the plasma technology, the Keshe Plasma Reactor Group is a great place to do that. Or if you have any questions or things you need to have explained or would like to explain something, that's also a good place to do that. Okay, and of course, the Knowledge Seekers Workshop coming up as usual Thursday at 9 a.m. Central European time. Okay, thank you, everyone. This has been the 161st.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Rick, I just want to looking forward to hear everyone tomorrow night and at past 9. And I just want to add something about the volunteer. The reason why also I'm volunteer is because the technology of Mr. Keshe is priceless. What he gives us really, you know, there is no other way to pay him back. Give us so much. So I hope that moment come together, make it for. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to see you all tomorrow night. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt you.
Okay, thank you, Stefania. Okay, it's been the 161st One Nation, One Planet, One Race for World Peace here on Tuesday, March 16th, 2021. Thank you everybody for attending, and a big thanks to the Universal Council for presenting today's show and for all the work they do in the background as volunteers to bring this teaching to planet Earth and to the rest of the Universal community as well. Okay, thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time around.